Hey everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'll be walking you through my personal Rocket League settings that can help you perform better on the field. Whether you're looking to rank up or play more consistently, the right settings can make a huge difference. So let's dive in and optimize your gameplay. Okay, so let's start with the camera settings. Your camera is your eyes in Rocket League basically, and getting the right setup will give you a clearer vision of the field and help with your positioning. So let's start off with the camera shake. You should have this turned off. This is a must. Turning off camera shake is essential. With it on, your screen shakes every time you hit the ball or take a bump, which can throw off your position. So make sure this is turned off for a stable view. Next up we have field of view, and this one is very important because you can see so much with 110. That's what I have, but you don't need it necessarily, but I would recommend you to have 110 because then you can see very clearly on the field. It controls how much of the field you can see at once, and I use 110 because it gives me a great balance between seeing the ball and the rest of the action. If your field of view is too low, you might miss crucial information, like where your opponents are, for an example. Now distance. This is how far back the camera is from your car. So a higher distance gives you more field awareness, but too far can make it harder to control your dribbles. I found out that 270 is a sweet spot for good awareness and ball control. I play very good with this, I feel like, and I'm very comfortable with this setting. So next one we have height. So height affects how high the camera is above your car. I prefer about 80. I had 90 actually recently, but I changed it down to 80 because it feels better when I flip reset and stuff. But yeah, it gives me a clear overhead view, you know, without feeling too far removed from my car. Angle. So camera angle changes the tilt of the camera. I use -5 to help me judge the ball's height and position during aerial plays. I think I played with -4 a while ago, but -5 feels better in my opinion. Yeah, stiffness. This setting controls how much your camera lags behind the car. I like to keep it at around 0.35 because it gives me a nice blend of responsiveness without the camera feeling too loose or disconnected from my movements. Swivel speed. This controls how fast you can rotate the camera, because then I can look back very quickly. I keep it at 10 because I find it lets me quickly check my surroundings without it being too twitchy. Okay, transition speed affects how fast the camera moves when switching from ball cam to car cam. I use 1.40. It works for me, as it feels smooth and not too jarring when I switch between views. Now these settings are optimized to give you a better vision and control, making it easier to judge the ball speed, height and distance. Let's move on to the next section. Next, we're going to cover control settings, which will help improve your accuracy and consistency on the field. So first off, we have steering sensitivity. This controls how sensitive your steering is. A lower value gives you more precise control, which is great for accurate movements, while a higher value allows for quicker turns. I use 1.5 as it gives me perfect balance between control and speed. Okay, aerial sensitivity. Aerial sensitivity is crucial for controlling your car in the air. I recommend around 1.5 once again, because it allows for fast, responsive aerial adjustments without making the car feel twitchy. Controller dead zone. Now, I don't know if some of you play on keyboard and mouse, but this will only be helpful for people that use controllers. So yeah, this setting determines how much you need to move your analog stick before your car reacts. I prefer lower dead zone. I know Zen has 0.5, I think. That's very low. That's very hard to play with. I tried it out once, recently actually, and no, it wasn't for me at all, so I took it to 0.15 instead. So if you have a lower dead zone, that's very good for more responsive control. However, if it's too low, your car can feel overly sensitive. Now to the dodge dead zone. So, dodge dead zone impacts how far you need to push the stick to perform a dodge or flip. I use 0.70 as it prevents accidental flips while still allowing for quick dodges when I need them. These control settings will help you fine-tune your car's handling, making it easier to control both on the ground and in the air. And now interface, it's not as important. Now to the video settings. I know controls and camera settings are much more important, but this could be very, very important as well. I use high quality shaders and dynamic shadows. I've turned off everything else because it looks too much. in my opinion. Yeah, way too much. It does not look good when you're playing. I know that many pros use performance on like texture detail and stuff, but I use high quality because it looks better, the grass and everything. If I can just show you now, if I turn this to performance, this as well, you can see the grass here. It's not as close as detailed. So if you want the game to look better, more detailed, go ahead and take high quality. But performance is very nice too. It looks clean in some way, and you might play better. But if you just want the game to look good in general, have high quality, it's better. When it comes to frames per second, I cap my FPS around 240 to ensure consistent performance. Rocket League is a fast-paced game, and maintaining high FPS is crucial to staying competitive. So yeah, it depends on what computer you have. If you have a good computer, then you should go around 240 or 360. You can also go with your recommended, but yeah, I took the one above because I know my computer can handle it. So yeah, it looks very nice either way. And I don't think there's much more to say. Oh yeah, I forgot, VSync. Turning off VSync is essential if you want to reduce input lag. It can cause stuttering, so make sure it's disabled for the smoothest experience. It's very important. Have this off. Have this off. By using these settings, you'll get a much smoother and more responsive experience, which is absolutely key when playing competitive matches. But yeah, that's about it. Those are the settings I use to stay competitive in Rocket League. But remember, while these settings work great for me, it's important to tweak them based on your playstyle and preferences. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Rocket League content. Drop any questions in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help. So yeah, good luck on the field, and I'll see you next time.